RPG realms, where, yes, the points do matter. Yes, I stole that from McKenna last week, because I remember things.
Yes, we still don't have a script.
Screw you too.
The script he's using is my script.
Who needs the script? Anyway?
Hey, this is an improv. This is an improv shoot.
I'm just sitting here sipping my. It's not tea, but
I'm sipping my
I would be
RC.
sipping my tea.
And that's none of my business.
It's vodka.
Alright. Over here we have our dungeon master who is looking up horrible things to do to us. And we have the lovely McKenna. The not as lovely Alex. The far more lovely than anyone else. Yeah, sure. Moving on. I'm
He
Ben.
doesn't even introduce her.
See, I'm just kind of like, no, I can't even keep a straight face. And we have the amazing Brianna. Alright. And so Derek, what happened up to this point in our adventure?
So, up to this point, you guys have discovered the city of the Amethyst. Well, discover is a very loose term. I mean, you guys arrived at the city of the Amethyst Sun.
We have the fast travel point. Of
Yeah,
city
you have earned the fast travel point.
Unlocked.
You guys fought a wraith, received missions from your deities, figured out ways to betray your deity.
I don't know why you're looking at me with that.
No idea why.
Your deity?
What? I didn't betray anyone yet, ish.
It's kind of complicated. And you wonder why we have problems with trust.
Hey, for what it's worth, I basically betrayed an evil goddess. So does that give me any points?
Not really.
He's got his friends with bennies,
Okay, that's a
and
good
now
point.
he's trying to pick up a side chick in addition to that.
Except
It
the
is
side chick's
essentially
name is
what's happening.
Torm.
I'd say he has a point with it being evil. He's being brave enough to go against
yeah.
evil.
I had to put him asleep and drag him into
He's
the
a
temple.
self-preservationist.
I don't call him. Yeah, no. I was gonna say this is like a rat avoiding drowning.
That's a rat fitting trap. Nice.
Alright.
You know what's
so
bad if the rat is worried about drowning.
Thanks,
but yeah,
guys,
so
for
you
your
guys have
rats.
basically done all of this. The city thanks you. They had a big party in your honor.
Paid us.
They paid you very handsomely, even though you spent a lot of their money.
Which is why I'm amazed they paid us.
This is just kind
Shut up!
You have horrible accountants.
But they have
Just
some
like
of the
that
best
one
accountants.
accountant.
Don't
who's
make me throw you in a bag.
Is that one accountant who's
But I
basically
don't
just
know the
like,
password.
Kid, we can't afford all
They
these
can give it to
losses.
you.
And he's just like, whoa. These are the wraith killers, guys. It's like, what does that mean economically?
Well, the race gun, so we can reduce
be-
taxes.
To be fair, the city of the Amethyst Sun has like hundreds upon hundreds of miles of mines.
Then they
So,
build
I
a
mean,
mountain.
They're pretty okay.
It's chump change.
They'll make it back pretty quickly.
Yeah, especially once we kill the dragon.
You guys also have now a second necklace as an option to wear. You guys have one that you received from the Oracle, and now you have one that you received from the King of the City.
About to go buy a gold chain, some rings,
So,
bling.
Get that gold
so just to recap, the necklace that you got from the Oracle, when crushed under your foot, will completely restore all of your spent spell slots.
Sweet.
The one that you received from the King really doesn't do anything; it just looks pretty.
It's an access pass.
Yeah,
To-
it just marks you as a friend of the city, and that's it.
Makes us heroes.
So now, you guys have spent about a week in the city, just kind of partying it up.
Oh, do we know where the sword hilt is? Never mind. Or the sword
No, I
blade?
told you.
The blade. Like where it is. He was going to scry for it.
Oh, he was?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome.
I remember. I had to edit.
Thank you for reminding me.
Okay.
Breathe.
Do I need to take that class from you?
Just tired, okay?
We'll get you a pellet. Don't worry.
So, I really wasn't ready for this. So it's basically you guys have had about a week to spend in the city. It's just kind of been constant partying, constant feasts. Not like a 21st century party, obviously. It's like, grand feast at the end of the day, and like, let's like live it up with libations and drinks. And
So like everyone's still working, but let's
everybody's
we
still
have a
working
crazy
throughout the day,
eye.
but at the end
Yeah,
of the day,
we have
it's
a
like,
crazy
let's
party at the
do
end.
this.
All right.
So you guys have had a chance to really rest and recover from your journey and obviously the battles you guys have had. I need to get everybody's new dexterity modifiers because I believe you guys have leveled up.
Nope.
No, we didn't.
We are.
Aren't you guys like level 4 now?
Well,
We
We're
were
level
level
4,
last
but
time.
you gave us 1,000 XP, which basically put us halfway to level 5.
Well, you gave her a little more XP.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm exactly. No, I have exactly 2,000 already.
I have no idea how much I need.
So.
I need.
I need to do that math. Yeah.
So you guys should all be the same. I mean,
No.
except for the people that got.
With
like,
except
Yeah,
for
she
her,
got
we're all
extra.
the same.
Yeah. So I'm at 4,500.
I'm at 3,900.
No, I'm just.
Okay.
3,900?
Yeah, because I got that extra experience.
Oh, right, you
for
paid for
making
the other two.
He begged for extra experience.
Okay, so between these two, TK and me have
The
the
same.
same,
Yeah.
which would be 3,700.
Also, you guys found TK. Turns out that
I bet.
she put on a mask of hiding and was just kind of like didn't want to deal with people because she doesn't enjoy people.
Wow. Okay.
Something.
She was just kind of doing her own thing.
Just like we fought a raid.
That is like.
I was gonna say,
that is like an aggressive introverted.
at least she didn't end up drunk in the graveyard. So I mean,
She didn't throw flaming nachos
I
at
don't do
somebody.
that.
She's a lot less messy than
she's
I
a
am.
lot more controlled.
You were just
with
like
her
having a
drinking.
nap and just like, oh hey.
Let's just say I was doing some business of my own,
Is
okay?
it bad that we have two
Let's put it
alcoholics?
that way.
Who said I was an alcoholic? I had one bender.
Yeah. That's what they all say. That's what they all say.
It was
Ace.
just one.
It wasn't even a bender. It was like just one.
No, it's the justification for gradually.
So it is now. So the sorcerer or the court wizard has had time to scry for the blade for the hilt that you collected. It's not in a nice place.
It's
Were we
not.
expecting it
It's
to
not
be?
in a very good location.
Is it with the dragon?
Like, it's like in a bad part of town, or
I was gonna say if it's in New Jersey, I'm not going.
should we roll up the windows?
Just a bit of time to save.
So he scried for it, and it's close. So
Oh,
points
yay.
for that.
Okay.
It is hidden somewhere deep inside the mountains that they're currently
Like
You
the
make
mines?
that sound like it's bad.
in. No, the mountains.
Oh, the mountains. Okay.
Like in.
Underground in the mountains.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Okay, so we gotta take a journey to the center of the earth, guys.
All right. We're not gonna break out in song, are we?
No.
No.
We need a
no.
bard so we can break out in song.
So like,
And a bard falls from the sky.
Yeah.
I'm not
From
catching
that
him.
song.
I'm not catching him.
You called.
By the way, if we ever get a bard, like the dungeon master should require him to sing. I'm just
Oh.
saying.
Oh gosh.
Definitely.
Yeah.
So, it is also time for you guys to leave. You guys have spent a week in the city draining them of their food and drink.
It's like it's time for you to go. It's like
It's time for you to leave.
you can't go home. You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here.
But luckily they've they've treated you well. They've helped resupply you. You have gained. So you guys lost like over a month's worth of rations. You guys have gained another week's worth.
Sweet.
So,
Okay.
and you guys didn't really consume any rations while you guys were in the city. So.
Right.
All right.
So they've kind of taken you to, I guess, the exit of the city / entrance to the mountain range. The king has kind of told you that there are 2 ways to get across the mountains, because you have to get across the mountains to get to where you're going to go to. You could go over the mountains. That way is going to take you quite a while. It'll take probably about 2-3 weeks to get over the mountain.
Okay.
And that's if you just hike it all the way.
Straight the whole way. No worries.
Okay.
And that's also assuming you don't encounter any difficulties.
Which they're mountains, so they're.
And you could go through the tunnels that the dwarves bored through the mountain several millennia ago. But they haven't used those tunnels in a while, and normally only the bravest of traders will use those.
To quote Gimli, let's not go over it. Or like we can go under the mountain.
So those are kind of your 2 options. if you want to get out of the mountains as quickly as possible, or get through the mountains as quickly as possible.
So
What's the time frame for under?
Under it'll only take about a week,
So-
assuming you can make it through and you don't get lost.
If the blade's already in the mountains,
yeah, why don't we just go ahead and go get it?
Sure.
because
That
we're
sounds like
already
a
going to
fun
be
idea.
under it, right? Like, would it be? Do
I
they know if
mean-
it's remotely close to the channel that they built out? Because if it's just
So wait, if there are
It's
traders,
a bit of a detour, but not a major one.
So wait, if only the bravest of traders go through that, does that mean that those traders have
gone through,
has like a map of any sort? Because if they're going through it, they should have a map.
They do.
Okay, can we talk to those traders?
I think they
Sure. You want to try to find one?
Yes.
It's not time for them to be arriving yet.
Okay. Alright, I'll be quiet.
Do we know how long it is until they are supposed to show up?
Why don't you guys all go ahead and roll a perception check?
Oh, hey, this is something I'm good at.
It's a 9. I shouldn't roll on paper.
So
That's an 8 from me.
So I got a 4
What did
plus
you
7.
get?
I got an 11 perception.
Okay.
21.
Jesus. All right. So
He's like, now I gotta give you.
No,
now I gotta give you something. Great. So you guys leave the city. As you're hiking towards the mountains, you know, you've got the king and everybody, like the whole town's like kind of waving you off, like goodbye,
Didn't
bye,
ask
see you
them what was
guys.
in the
You know, Wraith Killers, yeah. You guys see this very familiar looking old man. And he has what appears to be a folded up tent in this little cart that he's kind of carrying. And he's walking
right.
past,
Oh,
but very slowly. He's very old.
okay. That's right, because last time I just called him old man and he was... Okay.
They recognize him. I never saw this man.
Yeah.
No, that's right. I kind of go like, hey, it's you, old man! And I kind of like yell it.
Well, no, you don't.
Oh,
You
wait, I didn't
notice
see
the
it,
tent.
did I?
She did.
Alright.
Hey guys, I see an old man.
Okay. Where is he?
That way.
Let's go that way.
You guys look off in the distance and you see a small hooded figure slowly pulling the cart.
Oh,
He's not moving very fast.
Alright.
Oh, everyone jumped at once.
Hi! Hi! I remember you. What was your name again?
Oh, I go by many names.
That's...
Nice to meet you, many names.
Yeah. Is there a name you would like me to call you?
You can call me Steve.
I like him already.
Alright, Steve.
Alright.
Alright, so I kind of motion at someone with good charisma.
He just gestures to Ace.
These are my compatriots.
You do have higher
I
charisma
believe
than
one
me.
of them with good charisma has something to say to you, ask you.
You did buy from him last.
Yeah, you did buy from him.
Do you just come out of the mountain, like coming out from under the mountains, over the mountains? Which way have you been traveling from?
Well, clearly under. He's here with us.
Well, I thought we were going over to the tunnels. I didn't think we were there yet.
No, you're not there yet.
Yeah.
He tells you that he just came from the tunnels.
Sweet. Do you happen to have a map we can buy off you real quick? Or get for free? Also a great option.
Yes.
So
What
he
is
kind
your
of
best?
You know,
cheapest-
return customers and all.
he kind of looks at you and he's like, "Ah, the lady who bought the tarot card. I remember you."
That's the one. It was a big purchase, so like,
It's like, yes. Your gold kept me warm for many nights.
I don't want to know more than that.
Good company. Yes.
I do have a map of the tunnels.
perfect.
Unfortunately, it's not written down. You see, I've traveled those tunnels many times, and I have no need for a visual map.
Okay.
As a matter of fact, it's quite dark in there, and it's kind of hard to hold a candle and look at a map while I'm pulling my cart. So having it memorized is kind of what I do.
So what? He's just like the blind
Oh, he's
swordsman
such a
type
tool,
guy?
and I love him. No, he's just being a dick.
So, want to write one down for us?
Oh, I could, but My hands are so tired from pulling my cart. I don't know if
I
I
get-
can manage
let's
the
I
see
get the
that.
picture out grabbing the cart, and I'm just kind of like, let's go.
Maybe
Pull
if I
out a
had
gold.
maybe if I
Maybe
had
this will
some-
make your hands feel a little lighter.
I would with my gold if I had some.
Ah, yes, the cold feel of a gold coin really helps soothe the old joints.
Thought it might.
All right.
Got any more?
No.
I think you've had enough.
I'm about to roll an
I don't want to know what you're
intimidation
gonna do
check
to
on
the
this guy.
coin.
He's just kind of
I'm
rubbing it
not
between
paying
his
more. I'm
fingers.
charisma.
I mean, I can intimidate the
Charge.
snot out of him.
If you want to go ahead and roll, feel free. He sold you a tarot card. You still haven't used it.
Yep, no, I know we're going with Plan B now.
What did you do?
One.
Wait,
That
hold,
one.
Charisma is plus
That
5.
was a no.
wait. She has
With my.
TK has good charisma.
You do too? Sweet. What's your bonus?
Plus 5.
Nice.
Like
we got
I
two of us.
Yeah, I was like I said, TK's my wild card, so I just kind of.
So what do you
whatever
wanna
happens
do?
with her
Yeah,
is-
you can give it a
Rose-
shot and
Rose
save
the
How
me.
is
story
she
out of-
built
out of
so
whack.
high?
Okay, so he's. What's going on? Is that-
You just see Ace and the old man kind of chatting, and he's like rubbing a piece of gold in between his hands, and he's just like,
We're
And
trying
I'm
to get him
refusing
to
to
write
give
us
him
down
more.
a map.
I'm trying to convince him one gold is enough.
he just kind of shakes his head like, my joints are still in a lot of pain.
You know what? Just make a mat, or I'll make your whole body in pain by burning you from head to toe.
Ah, demon. She's scary.
Okay. Roll.
Is that persuasion or
Dang it.
intimidation?
What did you roll?
Roll the one.
Okay, my turn. I'm not gonna.
But not scary enough.
I'm gonna go up to him. I'm gonna put my hand.
Hold on.
his
Let me
shoulder.
roll for charisma.
You?
I know I don't have much, but I
I'm
feel
not
like
charismaing.
it's a better option than trying to intimidate him.
I have a 4 in intimidation.
Here, just let me try.
Go for it.
I got a grand total of 4 on that one, and I'm just like, hey, so 1 gold's enough, right?
It's just a finger wave.
Just-
This guy's gonna be pissed at us real fast.
All right, okay, Demeter,
I was gonna
do
say,
your thing.
I'll put my hand on him like, friend, we serve a holy mission, and it would be of your great benefit.
Let me
If
stop
you-
you right there, big boy.
I'm really not enjoying being called big boy.
Want to try roll?
I don't like this man.
I don't care about holy missions. The only thing that gets me going is a nice piece of gold in between my fingers.
Oh, good.
I'm lining
I
up
have
my
some,
hand.
and I'm gonna hold on and go like, that's great. Here's the thing, I can put this gold inside you.
When you said you lit your hand on fire,
Yeah.
as soon as you do that, your fire just like engulfs your hand and then quickly goes out. It burned you.
Anti-magic. Yay.
Go ahead and roll.
Yeah.
Don't try to threaten me with magic, Missy.
That's a 10 plus 4.
14.
Nothing.
All
I'm
right.
about to just bust this guy's wagon up.
Well, okay, I go up to him. I was like, all right, let's just. What do you want?
Give him a price.
Okay.
What price do you require for you to write down a map?
And an accurate one.
You
An
know, you never let them set the price, right? This is borrowing. What?
No, but if you
Yes.
say it too much, then because we have too much gold. My point
You
is
just said that out loud.
not
you
to no, it, like this is
said it
this is
outside
not okay.
game.
This is not Carrot talking. This is Ben talking.
I know, but this is me as my character being like, this guy is playing us and I'm not having it. This is ridiculous. He's being a dick.
I
I'm not
agree with
catering
her.
to this.
As he's sitting here doing this probably in front of me.
I'm in character. I'm like, this is ridiculous.
So
Keep
we
in
don't
mind,
have. I just go.
the
We don't
only
have
thing-
a lot of gold, by the way.
The only thing that's ridiculous is how crazy those mines are. You'll get lost within a week.
I could turn
Without
invisible
my
and
map.
push him from behind.
And again.
Well, I suppose
You know what,
I suppose for 1 gold, I could just tell you how to
You
get
could trade him to handle.
Yeah, I'll take it.
No, I want the handle.
If you're dedicated on that sword.
I'm just saying.
I'm
It's
taking
a powerful,
For
powerful
gold,
sword.
he's telling us how to get through.
4
All right. Okay.
No, a gold.
A gold.
For a gold. The gold
And
we've
he's
already
just
given.
telling us.
Yep, we're taking it.
All right.
I don't know if I trust this guy.
think we have a better option?
Okay, if
I could
someone
break
wants-
his knees.
I was gonna say if someone wants to roll for detect good and evil or detect or
Well, I have
roll
detect good or
detect
evil.
intentions. You
Yeah,
Well,
can
I have
feel free.
divine sense, so that doesn't really.
Yeah, do detect
Give me
good
your
and evil.
I don't have detect good and evil. I have divine sense. It's different.
Alright, what do I have?
So he kind of leans over to you and he's like, "Well, here's how you're gonna get through. You're gonna go right up to the tunnel, go straight. You're gonna pass 3 other tunnel openings, make a left. You're gonna go down 4 tunnel openings, make a right.
I do. But
Go
that's
down
the math. I wouldn't
6
have to
tunnel
do.
openings, make a left. Down 3 tunnel openings, make a right. You're going to follow that until you get to the big cavernous room, and then there you should see the exit.
I got it.
Now, make sure you don't get lost. Would hate to lose my good customers. And he picks up his cart and he just kind of starts walking away. A little faster though.
Sometimes
It's
he
close to
might just
breaking
slit
it.
his throat.
Wait, what?
Wait,
Nothing.
what?
Anyways.
What was that?
She was gonna slit his throat.
I thought she said that she did.
No.
Who am I traveling with?
Yeah, you guys are worried about me, and I'm just like, hey.
I'm really
Seriously,
debating
you guys were
breaking
worried
his
about me,
car.
I'm a demon.
Well,
So
you were a demon
everyone go
spawn.
ahead and roll. What do I want you to roll?
Yeah, what are...
Keep in mind, neither
Everyone
of us
go ahead
have
and roll
night vision.
perception checks.
It's an 8.
I got a total of 21.
7, so, I got a 26.
Okay. 8. Okay.
10.
Okay. So. How are we going to do this? Okay. So you guys have chosen to go through the mountain.
Yep.
Congratulations.
It's a bad idea.
Here's your nuke.
There's a new.
Roll
Cave
your new
in.
characters.
David, everyone dies.
You all die. So you guys get to the entrance of the tunnels where the guy told you that the tunnels were.
Okay.
And it looks fairly well kept. I mean, something you'd expect of dwarves, obviously. The tunnels, even though they were mined out, several millennia ago, they still look like they were freshly hewn, like not that long ago, maybe a couple days ago. The stone is shiny. Looks like the ground of the tunnel looks like it's kind of coated in river rocks, almost like it's had water flowing through recently.
Oh,
The cave does have a bit of a damp feel to it.
Okay.
It feels humid. And then you can kind of hear the dripping, water dripping off of like stalactites and different things like that. It is dark inside the cave. There's very little light.
I
I
cast
can make
dancing
lights.
I have a torch. I have 10 torches.
Okay.
Yeah.
If
I
anyone
got
needs a
dark
torch, I can
vision
give them a torch.
to-
Yeah, I mean those of you that aren't human have dark vision, so
Yeah.
Alright,
I've got
well.
dancing lights up,
cool.
and I'll just keep casting it every minute.
Man, we both have
Yeah.
dancing lights.
That's fine.
We still copy each other's moves.
So
I think it's a generic spell that most people have by default.
Yeah, it's basically like some
Pretty
people.
safe utility
It's
spell.
like changing a tire in this world.
So those of you that rolled high perceptions, you guys notice that there's a lot of like little stone figurines kind of like littered around the outside of the cave, like little like stone squirrels and like stone raccoons.
Oh.
Cute.
It almost looks like a mason, like an artisan, kind of like had an accident here and like lost a lot of his figurines.
So they're like broken.
Yeah, I mean some of them are like broken, some of them are missing legs, some of them are missing their head.
Can I
That's good.
go and like look at some of them up close?
Sure.
Yeah. Same.
Feel
Same
free.
here.
Feel free. Go ahead and roll investigation.
That is a 20.
I got a 7.
You're kind of looking him over, and it really just looks like a stone figure to you. Like there's nothing really.
Like, oh, cool.
You're just kind of like, wow, this is really intricate.
It's
Like,
a stone
there's a
skull.
lot of detail in this,
Good job.
but that's about it. You're just pointing out the obvious at that point.
All right. Okay. All right. Go on.
Do I notice anything additional?
Yeah, you notice what that some of it seems like there seems to be like almost like teeth marks on some of these pieces of stone. Like the very distinct shape of like teeth like tearing through something.
Oh,
Awesome.
like is it cracked? Like it was like it was stone, or was
teeth
it
marks are carved
the
in?
jagged some of them, like I said, some of them look like they're broken. They're missing like their legs or their heads or like half their bodies.
Is Ace going to bring this to our attention?
You just notice that some of them don't look like break marks. Some of them look like
Oh, they were
someone
turned to
took
stone.
a bite right out.
yeah?
Yeah. These are real creepy. I don't know. Something about them it feels a little off. I don't think these were all necessarily broken. They seem more like they were eaten. I don't know if there's something around here
Can I
that was
cast detect magic?
eating
Go ahead.
stone, or if these somehow were eaten and turned into stone. But there's something a little out of the ordinary happening.
I cast detect magic.
You can see echoes of magic. That's it.
What do you mean?
Like on the
On the figures, there's no discernible like magic isn't emanating.
What would have like does this look at all familiar to me? Is there any reason I would know what these are about?
Can I investigate
Do
the?
you have a high animal skill?
I
I have animal handling
have
skill.
a +2.
It's a rock, though. I mean,
I'm
animal
also
handling's easily when
What about
they
your
don't move.
I got, it's,
+1. That's even lower.
can I look up the history, like
If it
The
was
history
a
of the
nature
squirrel?
no,
check.
the history of the tunnel? But I guess I can't do that because it's not
We-
going really around. Dang it! All right, fine.
So I'm just gonna say this is a fun fact. I'm picking up the most intact squirrel statue that's there, and I'm putting that in my bag.
Just
Because like I'm just looking at it like this is kind of cool. My wife might like this. I'm taking this.
it's like you're coming home with me.
Exactly. Yeah, no,
He just
exactly.
like opens up the bag and just goes,
You're crazy.
"Hello there." He's
Just like finding my squirrel magic bag. You know, some people get gnomes. I get stone squirrels.
It's kind of creepy.
It's not creepy. People don't
Is
know
it?
it used to be alive.
All right.
I'm assuming that.
All right, I'm
oblivious.
assuming that there's like some sort of Medusa thing around here.
Well, if
So the
you're,
thing is,
Or
we don't know
backwards.
if our characters know.
you're getting echoes of magic off of it,
I'm getting
So-
echoes of magic.
and
off
you
of it.
saw teeth marks.
Yeah.
So I'm going to assume that these things had magic on them, and something tried to eat them, and eat one way order or the other. I would assume whoever magic them probably didn't try to eat rocks, because that just doesn't seem very smart to me.
Well, and
But-
also they would have been more chipped and cracked if they're eating them as rocks, rather than just looking like plain bite marks. So it had to be before they became rocks. But they were bitten.
But clearly there's something that knows
Amiss.
magic of some sort and has teeth. So we can assume that much.
All right. So
To the left, you see a very nice mountain pass making its way through the
Don't-
top. Looks very enticing.
I get the feeling you.
The voice in my head seems to have a strong argument.
Can you pray to Torm?
Actually, you know, this is not a bad idea, actually. I'm going to actually look at Carrick and go, this is the one good idea you have had in a long time. And I'm just going to be like, give me a moment. And I'm actually going to kneel and pray to Torm.
I'm gonna keep my eyes open as all this is happening.
Yeah,
Just
same
I'm
here.
gonna
Keep my eye out too.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know why I didn't converse with Torm sooner.
All right.
Do I go comatose like usual?
So you start praying, and
Yeah, hold line. Please hold.
Oh, you hear elevator music.
Dun, 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 dun.
It's like, this is what I usually get.
Thank you for calling Torm.
Thank you for calling the Torm hotline. For English, press 1.
For Orcish, press 3.
I'm just
I
imagining.
said operator.
I just got this image of like Tom's secretary saying, "Sir, you have Demeter on line 1. Say I'm in a meeting," and he's just like eating raisinets or something.
Speak to a representative.
This is too real.
Alright, okay.
Torm the god is out to lunch.
Alright, so what happens?
So Demeter obviously like falls to his knees and he starts, going through like the motions of praying, performing his ritual. I'm gonna need you to roll.
Okay. That's a 1.
Man, why is
That's
I'm not
we are
rolling
not
well
rolling
today.
good today,
I've
yeah.
gotten 2 19s though, to be fair.
Torm
I
is
got an
Torm is
18.
I got
busy.
Torm is usually busy. He's kind of a douche.
Wait,
Just as we said.
dang it. Can I try praying to Torm? I got +4 in religion, so that's gotta be good for something.
Okay.
If he answers you, I'm gonna have to talk with Torm.
That's good, yeah. 11
If he
plus
answers
the religion is +4, so that's 15.
Okay. You start to pray, and the emblem on your hand starts to burn.
I'm actually
Hi.
okay with this.
You don't really have like a direct connection to Torm
That's what
the
I
way
say.
his paladin does.
Yeah.
So your praying kind of starts to like attract the attention of your other goddess.
Oh, never mind. I stop. I stop as soon as it hurts. I stop. As soon as it hurts, I'm like, nope.
The emblem starts to chill out and stops right.
Okay. We almost died, guys. We almost died.
Yeah, that was not a good move, man.
We have
You.
Hey,
you. Yeah, no, she
Hey.
says you, and I look at him. And I'm
This
like,
is like
you.
Zeus the holy hurling thunderbolts. People get hurt in the crossfire.
And now I'm going to look at him and go, you realize we're in the mountain, right?
I'm just saying.
So
I'm going to kind of just being Demir, I'm just going to point out. So none of us are feeling really good about the dark tunnel with the with the whatever squirrels and other fuzzy animals. Are we sure we want to do this?
I'm still down.
Sure.
I'm still trying to feel
Besides
the land.
TK.
I'm gonna let the big shiny paladin go for it first.
In the tunnel.
Yeah, no, I'm turning around. I'm going, fine. Are we sure?
Yeah.
Why not?
Sure.
We could get some, practice off of whatever petrifies these things.
I was going to say, TK, you want to take point with me up front?
Nope. I'm in the back.
that's where you're wrong, kiddo.
I was going to say, what's TK's strength roll?
I think TK's about your size, and she's a demon, so.
Half demon.
Well, not even just descended from.
Descendancy of questionable quantity.
I've got horns.
I have a plate mail.
So, yes, no, you guys going in, not?
Yeah, let's go in.
This is
I
suicide.
cast mage armor,
And
and I'm
shield
like,
of
you
faith.
sissies, and I start
I
walking.
hate all of you and your magic defenses. Alright, fine. I go forward with my torch
Still
and
squishier
my
than you
mace.
with my magic defenses.
I also have my trident and my everything ready.
And I'm just making several prayers to Torm.
There's a lot of water on the floor, Carrick, and as you're holding your
Trident.
you feel different than you normally do when you hold it.
Oh.
You feel slightly stronger.
Good, you can take point.
Woo.
Yeah. No, I'm still good.
This also kind of contributes to your speed. You're just moving a little bit faster than you normally do.
Good, you can
Oh.
be in front.
Okay.
So it's almost like you're taking bigger strides, or maybe more strides in less time, but you're moving a little faster than you
So
normally
what's
do.
it like?
Your movement speed has gone up to about 60 feet.
Nice.
Okay.
Got this going on. That's what we're doing.
Yeah.
I just want to know so whenever inevitably kills me, I get to know how you guys go down next.
Wait. So who's? Is that
That's
me?
you.
Okay. Good.
The only one with a spear, bro.
I'm sorry. I'm just like whatever.
So, also, unfortunately, the wizard just told you it was in the mountains and like in the tunnels. He didn't really like give you a map. It's here. So you're kind of just like eyeballing it.
But he's not even having anything to eyeball.
Yeah, you're just kind of like, it's in this general vicinity. Look here. So.
Okay. I still have detect magic going,
Yeah,
right?
you do.
For how long?
But
And for
it's,
how
I mean,
many
the
feet?
radius is only like I think 30 or 60 feet.
I was gonna say divine sense is 60 feet. I imagine it's comparable.
So, you guys have decided to enter the cave.
There
You
you
have your directions, right?
Yep.
Cool.
Yeah, she's dictating these to me.
Yeah, you took down notes, right?
Yep.
Sweet.
And I walked in first, so I'm walking in and.
Well,
Oh, you're.
you're leading?
Oh, you're
I
leading?
walked in and I was like, while they were all debating, I said, I'm casting mage armor, walking in and said, you sissies.
Got it.
By the
Oh,
way, I'm,
fine. Well,
like,
I'm going
in the
alongside
back
her then.
of
That way,
everyone, but I cast
because I don't
sword
want her
burst.
going in.
You what?
I cast something called Sword Burst. Where
Okay.
basically I have all these blades, swirling around me as protection. So if anything comes near me, it gets hurt.
That's fair.
That's interesting.
Yes.
All right.
So it's me and Ace front. Carrick, I guess you're in the middle.
I'm in the middle.
And then TK's in the back.
Okay, so we go straight and pass 3 openings, at which point we're going to take a left.
Okay.
Okay. So as you guys are kind of following Ace's directions, I'm gonna need everybody to roll perception checks again.
11 plus. Hold on, I gotta remember.
10.
Plus 7, so I got 18.
Okay.
8.
Wow. You guys are gonna die. So as you guys are walking through, listening to Ace's directions,
Mm-hmm. I no. Okay, go ahead.
you, Carrick, you start hearing something that doesn't exactly sound all that friendly. You hear almost what sounds like weird slithering.
It is a bad.
It isn't. It's not. It's not like snake slithering. It's like something like something's stomach is touching the ground and it's like
Something.
dragging its fat body across the stone.
Alright, I let everyone else know. It's like, hey, we probably have some sort of snake creature coming at us. So,
Or a lizard.
Oh, good. So now the snake creature knows that we know the snake
well, I
creature.
whisper it to you guys.
Okay.
Oh, man.
I mean, with that information, I guess I'm just aware of it now. I
Yep.
can't see in the dark while I'm carrying a torch.
All right.
Although we have dancing lights.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we have
so you should
dancing
be able to
lights.
see.
We also, a lot of us have dark vision too.
Well,
Yep.
you two have dark vision.
Yeah.
He used to have dark vision.
Oh, that's
Then
right.
he gave it up.
Gave it up, jerk. All right.
Yeah, I got casting. Yeah, I've got dancing lights up around us.
So you guys make. So as you guys are coming up on the turn, you guys kind of hear the slithering sound starts to get really loud.
Is it behind us?
You guys turn the corner and you guys come face to face with a basilisk in the middle of the
Ha!
tunnel.
I knew it was a basilisk.
All right. Does anyone know what can
Do
kill
we
him?
recognize that it's a basilisk? Like we know what a basilisk is?
You guys are gonna have to roll.
All right. What for?
How does it like
Let's
nature?
call this one Arcana.
Prana.
That's
Just-
Arcana, really?
That's-
Not
It's a
wrong.
magical
It's a
creature.
magical creature.
Yeah,
That's a
Alright.
20. Not nat 20, but it's a 20.
I got a 13.
6.
13.
Okay. So you for sure know what it is now.
Okay.
You two have like a really vague idea of like
Mhm.
what a basilisk is. You know that you probably shouldn't look it in the eye. That's
Yeah.
about it.
Yeah, guys, don't look it in the eye.
All right.
Is it looking at us?
I don't look it at it.
No, it's eating, but your bright lights have made it aware that you're nearby.
Okay,
I
everyone,
put out my torch.
close your eyes.
Close your eyes. Turn off the dancing lights. I guess.
Well, I don't know.
We
about
can't
that.
wait. We can't. We have to kill it. It's in the way of our path.
All right. So what do you, what does she know from it?
Not to look in the eye.
Do I know anything about it? Like any term, like in terms of like what its vulnerabilities?
Thank you for asking. So she tells you that if you look it in the eye, it will begin to petrify you. It's not immediate. It's like a very slow, agonizing, painful process that slowly turns you into stone.
Okay.
You have to be within about 30 feet-ish for it to work.
Okay.
And you both have to make eye contact. You basically have to like see each other, you and the basilisk.
Okay.
And she also tells you that its bite also does poison damage.
Okay.
Uh huh.
So don't look it in the eyes and don't get bit.
Cool.
Okay. Are there any vulnerabilities?
It's not fast.
Okay. So Dex saves. those things.
We can pelt it from a distance for our initial.
All right.
I cast Hex on it.
Okay.
Okay. We
I
kind.
guess that's
I
happening.
kind of say
No,
let's.
she said she casts hex.
It's happening.
What?
It's that was
Oh,
an
gosh.
opportunity surprise attack. So
What?
no initiative rolls.
Okay.
So
all right.
go ahead. And what does hex do?
Okay. So it places a curse on the creature. I just have to reread what exactly it all
And
says.
what curse are you placing on the creature? Because it's up to your decision.
Well, the curse is Hex.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like, what kind? What does
You
that
know,
do?
you have to pick a curse.
Like what it gives it disadvantage
Yeah, like what it
on.
does. Yeah, like what it does to it. Unless I read that card wrong.
How big are the eyes of a basilisk?
Oh, okay, gotcha, yeah.
Well, I have a thing full of sand. I'm just saying.
It's a hand.
No, I'm dead serious though. How big are the eyes of a basilisk? Like, I'm totally dead serious though. How big are its eyes? I'm totally
Like, how close is it to us now?
like, yeah, because we're
It's like around the corner. So like you guys were like coming up and like about to turn
So
the
it's
corner,
like
but
right
right when you
here.
did,
10 feet.
We were
it's-
taking a left.
It's
Oh, right.
probably it's well outside that 30-foot range.
Okay.
It's probably about 35, 40 feet away.
Great.
Says I
It's a bit of
choose an ability that gets disadvantage on. So what would be like the best ability to give it disadvantage on?
So a lot of my things are like dex saves and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
mine too.
If it's slow though, Dex, it's probably already.
It's already got a piss poor
Pretty bad.
dex. I'd say, I don't know what's curse, how it does the petrification. I would assume it's either intelligence.
I guess
wisdom.
it makes more sense instead of thinking it that way in terms of what kind of saves it have to make for our
Wait.
spells. So
This
pick
might be
whatever
under
kind of
charisma.
spells.
You could give it disadvantage on its melee attacks. Just saying.
That would be a
Yeah,
good
Yeah,
idea.
let's do
Yeah.
that. Let's do
So,
that.
yeah, I'll give it disadvantage.
Especially since I have to get up close
on
to
that,
it.
And I deal like an extra 1d6 necrotic damage on it whenever I hit it.
You guys are lucky I like you.
Thank you, kind DM.
Thank you. All right. Okay. Wait, would this be okay? Could do gust of wind, because it kind of pushes it back. But even if it passes the save, it moves with 1/2 speed against.
I still
It's
have to get up
already
close
pretty
to it.
slow.
I'm just pointing that out.
All right. Okay.
I have to get up to it because I hit things. That's
Okay.
what I do.
All right.
So are we all getting a chance to do a surprise attack?
Alright,
Yeah, you guys all
okay.
came up
Plus,
on
it
it.
gives us magic users a chance to get from afar a couple of times.
So
do we
we-
have
need to get
advantage
close.
because
So are we
it's like a
swinging this
surprise?
way to do this? Because like I'm saying, like this is it. I'm assuming.
Yeah. Okay. So
then we need to all be kind of like facing.
I'm just gonna go with the tried and true and do guiding bolt on it.
Yeah, that's a solid idea.
I'm going to assume we're able to like
Okay.
all be in line to actually hit
All
it.
right.
Yeah, that is something.
Can I
Great
re-roll?
roll.
Can I re-roll?
We have advantage,
You guys have advantage.
So you get.
Oh, sweet.
and you take the highest of the two.
Okay, 17.
Which I mean probably didn't do much for him, but whatever. You said 17?
Mhm.
Give me 1 second.
I'm like,
You do manage to hit it with your what was it again?
guiding bolt.
Guiding bolt. Yeah, you got it.
Alright, I need. What was that again? That's like 4d6s? Guiding bolt, 4d6. Can I borrow some d6s?
What happened to these?
There's the two on the table there.
Yeah, where are these two?
Hold on, I just grabbed some.
Okay.
Dang it.
Yeah,
That's.
cool.
I do 8 damage.
8 damage. Cool. Alright. Who else is attacking? Who else has decided what they want to do?
I'm casting chromatic orb at it.
Okay.
Dun, 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 dun.
Plus my spell. Oh, I think it's plus 7, so that'd be 20 to hit. 20 to hit.
Yep.
Okay. And then it does 3d8. Where are my d8s? There. Okay. 8 plus 7, that's 15. Plus 7 is 22. That sound right? 22?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's 22 points of. I'm doing lightning damage.
Okay. Cool. It takes 22 points of lightning damage. You guys all see this like.
Had the guiding bolt
Wait.
hit?
Yeah.
No, the guiding bolt hit.
Dude,
Didn't
I
it?
did-
It gives me a plus something. That
Oh, that's
extra-
right. It
necrotic
does.
damage. The necrotic damage.
Oh yeah, it does give you extra.
An advantage of 1d6.
Okay, so that's 20 now. Total 24.
24. Okay.
And did they get necrotic damage since you're hex, or is that only for you?
I think that's just for me with how
Okay.
it's worded.
So it's just an advantage of 1d6, but
Okay.
yeah, you get another hit hit dice. So.
So I give my. Do I get my action?
Yes, after I do. So, your guiding bolt, like I said, just zooms right in and hits it right on its back.
Okay.
Then you just see kind of Ace just jump out, and she's like Emperor Palpatine, just like, yeah! And this like ball
I
of
am
lightning,
the Senate.
this ball of lightning like flies out of her hands, and it just like hits the basilisk, and you see it go stiff, and it's just like,
Okay.
and yeah.
What do you do, Demeter?
It's cooking.
I run forward.
You guys smell what? You guys smell burnt lizard, basically.
Okay, what are you doing, Demeter?
So I got a speed of 30. I'm gonna try and close the gap between me and it since I hit things. I don't really
Okay.
have any ranged spells. So do I bridge that gap? Okay. It's not facing us yet, right? Okay.
It was eating.
Great. I'm going to. I'm still carrying the torch because I don't want disadvantage for hitting it. Go hit it with my mace.
Okay.
So let's see. I need a. What's my 12?
We could just cast
I need to tag.
dancing lights around you.
Yeah.
Don't you have what is it?
Dancing lights.
Yeah, the dancing lights.
Yeah.
I thought we took them. No,
No,
I didn't.
no,
say
we
take
didn't
'em
do-
yeah,
they're
like-
still. Well,
No, you say you put them out.
no, I did
No.
say I put them out.
Okay.
Plus,
Well, yeah, but you didn't take him out, did you?
No,
She
I
never-
didn't because
wait,
I didn't need to. She had
okay.
to.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But I did talk against saying we don't need to put them out, so it wasn't.
I mean, I can have them up. I can keep just
All right, whatever.
Anyways,
Okay.
continue with your attack.
Okay. Yeah. Hitting with
Swing.
mace.
And you do get it. It's a D20, dude.
D20.
Sorry. Stop yelling at me. Oh yeah, no.
You
if I
get
got
advantage.
I'm aware. Yeah, it didn't help.
Not much better. Well, it
That's
helped.
5 plus my attack bonus 5, so 10.
No,
Nah, I didn't think so. That's usual.
All right.
All you guys see is just this huge paladin holding a torch. He's like, ah! And then the
As
mace just
usual.
lands in the dirt next to the basilisk, and he's just like,
usual.
God damn it.
Just like
all right.
usual.
And then who hasn't gone yet? 'Cause TK went, you went.
That's it.
That's it.
That was last.
Awesome. So now the
It's the
basilisk is
basilisk
aware and has turned around and is now ready to go.
Joy.
Oh, God.
Where's going?
Oh, I'm going first? It's not
Yeah,
attacking
because
me
it's
first?
right. You're right next to it.
Right, and it's
Well-
now looking at me, right?
It is. Yeah.
Great,
So don't
pocket
look at its
sand.
eye. Pocket. You're doing pocket sand.
I love it. I love
I
it.
use the spell Pocket Sand, and I am
Pocket sand,
throwing
man.
like half that jar's full of sand in its face.
I think it's such a great idea.
All right.
So good.
So.
So good.
It's like screw
So
you
good,
and
guys.
your beady eyes.
But lions.
Uh,
But the question is, did it look him in the eyes in the process?
Well, it's like
Well, it's
you
a-
have
it's
to
a-
be able to see
it's a
each other. type
continuous
deal.
process,
It's
and I'm saying
it's
if
not
it's got
locking
grit
eyes.
in its eyes, it's going to have a hard time doing much of anything.
That's not a bad idea. All right. So, what does he have to do to get that going?
Go ahead and roll.
Is that a D20?
Better be a D20.
Yeah.
Hey.
8.
Plus-
Plus, I don't know, what would
Add
you...
your strength, I guess.
That'd be
How
a
hard
plus
you're trying to
3.
get in.
So that's an 11.
Plus 3.
Oh dear God. Oh,
Nine.
Jesus.
Can you roll again, please?
Inspiration points for ingenuity.
Yeah, come on.
That's a cool idea. Oh well.
And it doesn't always
wait.
work.
Okay,
Waste
fine.
sand.
Roll one more time. Just because I think the idea is hilarious.
That's 9 plus 3.
Plus 3, so 12.
Oh.
You didn't miss. You
did-
just you see Demeter take like this bowl of sand out of his bag, and he's just like, yeah. And the basilisk just has sand in its eyes now, and it's just like trying to like get the sand out of his face.
So glad I took that jar from that guy.
I've got a jar of dirt.
I am a jar dirt. Oh.
So yeah, no. So the basilisk now has it's blinded.
For some amount of time.
All right, who's next?
So good.
Yeah. So yeah, no, it is blinded. It can't see for shit. So its turn is up next. So it decides to lash out at you, obviously, because you
Fair.
just threw dirt in its face.
And it has disadvantage on its melee attacks.
Yep. So it misses quite dramatically.
So it,
It's blind.
It's
so-
just so.
it knows how I feel every day.
It's kind of like just snapping in like random places.
There's a tear rolling down my eye in sympathy.
It is Ace's turn.
Okay.
Sweet.
I am going to cast Chromatic Orb again.
Okay.
Okay.
14 to hit.
You hit.
Okay. And so then that's the.
You do realize there's a paladin in front of you, right?
Hi.
I'm a
I mean,
paladin.
feel free. I'm just saying.
Okay, so I like step so he's not in the direct line of fire. I lean.
Yeah,
Curveball.
And I'm going to cast it at second level because I can, and it gives me an extra
Do I have a
d6
dodge
of
skill?
damage. Does somebody have an extra d8 to
Or
borrow?
D8.
Yeah, I need a d8.
This
Here.
is D8.
That is a d6.
No, sorry, I'm an idiot. I don't know 8 from 6,
There we
guys.
go. Okay, we've got 8 plus 4, 12, plus 3 is 15, plus 3 is 18.
Sweet.
And I'm going to make that lightning damage again. I'm feeling the lightning today.
Okay.
Oh.
So you summon this ball of lightning in your hands again, and you just chuck it as hard as you can, and Demeter is just kind of standing there as he's thrown
Holding
this
the jar.
this jar of sand into the basilisk's face. This ball of lightning just whizzes past his side and grazes his armor, and it's just and he just feels the tiniest zap as the armor as the electricity kind of travels up his armor. And then it hits the basilisk in the face, and you just see the basilisk just
It's 100%
you can
his
smell
face.
burning.
It's a bad day. I was gonna say
How
a
much
little,
damage did you do again?
That was 18.
Yeah, no, you can smell burning.
I was gonna say a little warning.
It's pretty roasted.
Little warning. Be great.
All right.
Oh,
Okay.
shoot, Mother Mary, carrot flap, don't shoot me.
Sweet. So the basilisk is pretty dazed. It's still blind.
All right.
It is TK's turn.
Sweet. Where am I? Am
You,
I at
you were
You're in the
furthest
back.
because you chose to be in the back.
Oh no. Just would I need to move a bit to be at a good angle to hit the lizard and not him?
Sort of, I guess.
I'm just trying to understand what
I was gonna say,
spacing
you'll
I have
want
to
to
do
flank.
so.
You'll want to aim a little bit.
You're
To
gonna
the
wanna
side.
move.
There you go.
Okay, yeah. I think that
I don't know
was
how
fine.
wide the tunnel is, but
Yeah, that's what I was trying to understand. But
All right.
anyways, I'm gonna use Eldritch Blast, of course.
Nice.
The classic.
Yeah, yeah.
Good spell. Good spell.
'Tis a good spell.
Okay, I rolled 12.
Okay. You do hit.
Sweet.
Nice. Okay.
So go ahead and roll your 1d10 for your damage.
Yeah, I am. As first I found my D10. 9 damage.
Sweet. So you guys are all standing there just watching this lizard get roasted, and then you see this like beam of just what feels like dark energy just shoot past you, and it hits the basilisk once again, just square in the face, and it blows its head off.
Oh, it's dead?
It's dead.
Woo! Yeah! Did not die!
Yeah, no, it's
See?
dead.
I knew
It's
it'd be
very
fine.
dead.
I'm gonna turn around and be like, we need to renegotiate our tactics on where exactly we're placed. I don't like being in the line of fire so much.
You're the paladin. That's your job.
Carrick, you have a spear. You want to join me up here?
Spears
There's
for
lots
me.
of room up here, friend.
You could have moved a bit out of our way by being more at the side of the basilisk.
Hey, hey, Toots,
This is more
back
on
there. You're the big tough one. You want to come up?
Hey, look at the bright side. I moved so I wouldn't hit you.
Yeah, thanks.
I curveballed around you, thank you.
I shot
nailed
before
it
you were
without
up there.
I'm just
wanted
gonna
to.
raise the singed armor arm and be like, really?
I was
Really?
making sure, a little like, making sure you're like awake.
Yeah,
on top of
it just
things.
makes him awake. You
Make
didn't
sure
take
you're
any
paying
damage
attention.
from it.
Gotta
Stop
be,
complaining.
Gotta be alert.
Had to make sure it hadn't like petrified you or something. Make sure it can, check your reflexes.
I'm just swearing in Orcish right now under my breath.
You guys all get 700 experience for that.
Yes.
Since that was your first bout with the basilisk.
Sweet.
So
See,
there
I
may
would
be
be fine.
more of these. Just gonna point that out.
Or
Yeah,
other
so
times.
little fun fact, basilisks have the same weakness as weeping angels. AKA they can't look at each other,
Oh, that means
so they
there's
don't
another one
live in
nearby.
so they don't live in
Only
packs. Well, they don't. They tend not to like be close by because
Right.
if they accidentally
Right,
look
they
at each
are
other,
more
they're gonna turn
solitary.
each other into stone.
This must make mating very awkward.
Yes.
Like reproduction must just be a nightmare for
No,
these
take.
things.
I'm
You
sorry.
lay the eggs,
The
and
image
another
of
one
that
comes
is
along.
kind of funny to me.
Well, see,
Don't
that's
look,
why they
don't
like
look.
being,
Don't look, don't look, don't
That's
look.
why they like to be in dark places.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, alright.
That just makes it more awkward. Okay.
So wait, would it just be safer to walk in the dark then?
Well, that would explain why the traveling jacket.
I mean,
over
you would have to tie like the two humans to you to make sure they don't get lost.
Alright.
Yeah.
Wait, does he have dark vision?
Yeah.
They both have dark vision.
I wasn't sure.
Elves do. Yeah. So do half elves.
So anyways,
Tieflings and elves
Oh,
do have
Okay.
dark vision.
Basically everybody except
Except humans.
humans.
Of course.
Yeah.
There's a spell that gives you dark vision.
This is true.
True.
Alright, okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and
So running.
do I
over
notice
again.
anything about the area that the basilisk was in?
You notice that there's like smaller offshoot tunnels, not like big enough for a person, but big enough for a basilisk to kind of crawl through. It seems like they've been digging their own tunnels to get around the dwarven tunnels.
Okay, I'm gonna
Cool.
let's just be in the big tunnels then.
Well, I think that's
Well,
a
I
given.
mean, I feel I've got my directions, right?
Yeah.
So.
However, there's a good chance that I don't know. They may be like magpies. Maybe they took the blade. So the sword blade could be in the tiny hole.
Assuming the sword blade's well,
I mean, let's be honest. It's not without the realm of
is there like
possibility.
any chests or anything nearby?
Why?
anything shiny?
There's just random chests around.
Yeah.
Well,
That's how it works in Zelda.
yeah. Come on.
Random pots and different
I was
things
gonna
like
say, did we cut
Yeah,
open the
carefully.
basilisk and pull out a crate?
Yeah. Wait, is there any? Can we like
Blue
take the
drops.
basilisk eyes and do anything with them?
Besides
that.
that?
Well, I mean, you blew the head off.
Kind of
so,
gone.
No.
All right.
Yeah, it did.
What was it eating, by the way? Just out of curiosity, because you said it was eating something.
You can't really tell.
Okay,
It's
fair.
really mangled.
That's all I needed to know.
So it looks like it was like halfway between turning like being petrified and then like the other half is still like meaty, so it's a little hard to tell.
I'm realizing it petrifies smaller things faster than it can eat it then. Which
Pretty
would be why
much.
there are marks on the squirrels, probably.
Alright, okay, I roll for a Can I roll for a perception and see if there's anything else nearby?
Sure.
14.
You don't really hear the slithering again.
Okay, alright.
So you guys continue following the
direction.
given route.
Yay!
Alright then.
So take it away.
Okay, so originally it was going
We made our first
straight
left.
past 3 openings. We've made our first left. So now we go straight past 4 openings.
Okay. Good enough. I now have my torch.
As long as you wrote that down correctly.
Yeah, well, that's what I have written down. That's all I can do with. And then we take a right.
Okay.
And now we're going to go straight past 6 openings.
I am, by the way, I am making marks on the wall with my
each opening you
mace.
pass.
Yeah.
So as you
That's
guys are
what
walking,
rattling it.
and you guys start to pass the first, then you guys start passing the openings for the next turn coming up.
Mm-hmm.
You start to hear the slithering again.
Yay!
Alright, okay.
Joy. Reoccurring.
Sending us past those fast.
So you guys keep walking, and you turn the corner ready for a fight, and there's nothing there.
That's good.
As you guys start to walk down this new turn,
Can we be stealthy now that we've heard the
Yeah,
Lights.
yeah,
you
why
guys-
don't we try being
you guys can
stealthy?
for sure be stealth.
With lights.
Well, we turned him off.
Do I have to make a stealth check?
Yeah, if you want to be stealthy, you have to make a stealth check. You do get advantage if it's pitch black.
Okay, it's pitch
Okay, if you
black.
guys are willing to like.
If you guys have to
each-
lead them
yeah, if
because
you
we
guys
can't
lead.
see.
Yeah, I'm fine leading.
Okay.
Is TK also with you on leading?
Good.
I feel like TK would be at the back. because
Regardless?
she is- yeah.
Okay.
16
Good
plus
squeaky.
4, 20.
It's a 5.
I got a
5 total?
18.
He's a paladin.
Oh, with advantage. Right.
That's true.
That's a 20.
It's
Never
not
mind.
20.
Oh, deal with it. I got me my stealth armor.
I got a total of 18.
Okay, what'd you get?
13.
13, 19, 20. Cool. So all of you were being stealthy.
Amazing.
You guys are all kind of crouched and stuff. You guys are all being super stealthy. And as you are walking, the slithering and like rock moving sounds start to get louder. And you two are the only ones that can actually see. And so out of the side of the wall, you guys notice this very large lizard head starting to like peek out of like a hole, and it's like pulling itself out and like crawling out of the hole.
Yay!
Take it back in.
Does it see us?
Yeah, it has dark vision.
But we're
It
being
can
stealthy.
see.
We're being stealthy
It's like,
though.
doesn't notice us.
It doesn't notice you, but like if you make a noise, it'll see you.
Well,
Well, we haven't made any noise.
That's what I'm saying.
He's pointing
He's
out
saying
that
it
it
has
is
the
there.
ability to see
It
us.
is there.
It is
and
current-
Okay,
Like,
so
is
it
it on the
has
left
the
or the
ability.
right?
Okay, it
Yeah,
has
sorry,
the
I didn't
ability.
explain that very well.
It's on
it
the
has
left
the
or-
ability to see. Yes.
Left or right?
It is on the
Uh,
left.
Got
yeah,
it.
it's on the left.
Okay.
All right. Okay.
It is. It's like a little bit more ahead of you guys.
Oh, like about there?
Yeah.
About that
that's
distance
fine.
too?
Yeah, that's good.
Okay.
So yeah, you just see another basilisk crawling up the walls.
Let's just keep going.
Okay.
Okay.
You think we're gonna be walk right past that without noticing?
Well, it hasn't.
It has dark
yeah,
vision.
but we're not right in front of it yet. The second we get right in front of it.
Okay. All right.
Hasn't seen you yet. You do have. You could surprise it.
All right. Okay. Let's surprise it then. I guess we can go ahead. Okay. I could cast Guiding Bolt on it. Or I guess we can't do the whole pocket sand thing again.
I only have so much. I throw my torch at its face.
You don't have a torch right now.
I have 10.
No, that's not what you do.
It's out, and we decided we're just.
I don't know. You guys have a stealthy paladin for once. I might seize the opportunity. I don't know.
That's what I'm saying. I'm throwing
Okay.
the bright flaming light at
No,
its
it's
head.
off. We don't have any.
No,
lights.
it's
You don't
off.
have any lights. That's why they're
I'm
leading you.
but
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. I'm lighting one. I have 10 of these.
Oh,
things.
okay, you're
I'm
not
lighting
throwing
one and chucking it at its head.
That's what you're doing?
I have to.
Is that really what we're going for on this?
That's
It
that's
gets
what you
rid of
want.
our light then. There's no point in lighting it if you're just gonna chuck it away.
You can cast light.
I'd like to use chill touch on it though, which is similar to the last one I used.
You have to touch it though.
You have to touch it though, don't you?
Wait, what are you trying to use?
Chill touch.
No,
and
just a
it does
skeletal
nothing.
hand and just appears.
Oh, okay, that's what it means by chill touch.
That's terrifying.
What? Okay.
Yeah, I'll let her do that.
All
Yeah,
right.
It has a range of 120 feet.
I'll
So-
hold,
Yeah, no,
Okay.
that's fine.
I'll hold my action until everyone else does things.
I go ahead. I guess
man,
I'm
I was
getting a
waiting
guiding
for it.
bolt ready again.
They can see, so they can do stuff without
Yeah.
hindrance. I can't.
Yeah, it gives
guys
the
go
creature the chill of the grave feeling.
Wait a minute.
So it
Do
takes
we-
1d8 necrotic damage.
Yeah.
Go ahead and do a go ahead and roll your ranged attack.
Roll my ranged attack.
Yeah, just a d20.
Okay.
And then obviously add your spell modifier and all that stuff to it.
10.
So I'm not gonna tell you this, but you missed. You sent your skeletal hand towards it, and
Wait,
it
if it's a
collect-
surprise attack, did she get us advantage?
Go ahead. You get advantage. Try again.
Try again. You get an advantage.
Do over.
Do-overs.
That was better the first time, apparently.
All right. Okay. So
So
10
never
damage.
mind.
She
You missed.
misses.
I just missed.
Pokes the wall.
This like skeletal hand just like flies past its head, just like.
Not
It's like,
distracted.
Does it
was
know where it
going-
came from?
Well,
I mean, it
you still
didn't-
have surprise.
It was spectral, so I mean, it doesn't like see it.
Okay. Does it hear anything?
No, it's a
It's a spectral hand. It's a ghost.
Okay. Sorry.
Ghost.
All right. Okay. So I guess I'm just gonna go ahead and cast guiding bolt on it.
Okay. So yeah, you go ahead and cast guiding bolt. Go ahead and roll.
15 plus the what was it 7? Yeah, 7. So that's 22.
Sweet.
All right, and I need 46s. So
I was gonna say hers. I'm using
How many
these
more
kind
do
of
you need?
placeholders.
I need 2 more.
Pick which ones.
Those are the wrong ones.
Shut up.
Those are the ones I probably would have picked for you.
5, 6. What is that? 3,
Yeah, it's a 3.
8, and 13.
Okay. Sweet. So it takes 13 damage
Wait, which one was yours?
to the face again.
The clear one's mine. And so
Is it
Yeah,
like
no, that's the
out of
problem.
the-
They're both clear.
Is it out of the hole now, or
It was like it's like upper body is like out of the hole.
I think that one clear one too?
Yeah, this one is mine.
All right. So what happens?
So, like I said, so you cast guiding bolt and you just kind of put your all into it, and this lightning bolt shoots from your hand, and then it just smacks right into the basilisk.
Okay.
And because only its like upper body is like sticking out of the hole, you just see like it almost like ragdolls when it gets hit. So it's like, and then it just falls back down.
Okay. All right. And all right. This is your guys' opportunity to do a sneak attack.
I can't see.
I'm casting dancing lights.
Cool.
That's
So she casts dancing lights, and then
I'm-
you can't see.
Well, no, I can see if she's cast dancing lights.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
just couldn't see up until that point because it was
Got it.
dark.
Yeah.
So
now
she
that
casts
he has
dancing
his
lights.
chance.
Now
so
that you can see.
I'm going to bridge the gap, and I'm just going to great axe right over its neck.
Great axe
I'm
it.
ending this.
Go ahead and roll.
There's gotta be some bonus there because it is like limited in its movement.
Frickin'.
Yeah.
Advantage.
Advantage.
How much damage did you do again, Ben?
13.
13, got it.
It's moderately better. It's a 9.
With your bonus?
There's no attack bonus for the great axe.
Really?
Really?
Yeah, I looked. I couldn't find
You're
a
not
single
very
one.
proficient in that.
It's actually just a martial weapon, but I don't have any.
You don't have.
I don't have anything
Wait,
to
great
go
axe
on.
is a martial weapon.
Great
Yeah,
axe is a
yeah.
martial
So
weapon.
that's you get
Great.
plus
Oh,
2.
so
You're
it's a plus 2?
proficient.
Okay.
Plus 2. So
Yeah.
that's like an
See,
11.
Okay, why don't you go ahead and roll again and then add your thing to it, because apparently you didn't know that.
That's it. You're going to regret that. Sorry. I can take 9.
Okay.
19 plus 2.
So 21.
That's fine.
Okay.
Go ahead and roll your damage.
I think-
12. D8. I'm going to borrow your D8.
That's fine.
Sorry, that's not D8. That's a D8.
No,
And
yeah.
yeah, it's a D8.
That's not
That's-
a D8, that's a D12.
Well, it's D12 plus D8 plus
Oh.
4.
Gotcha.
All right, so you do
that's
13.
plus 4, so that's 17.
17. All right. So you you guys see Demeter just like raise this great axe. He's just like, and he just brings it down right over the basilisk's head, and the blade like buries itself. But like she said, there's definitely bone there.
Still.
Also, super thick hide and lots of like muscle and different things like that.
Small part of me wants to go bonus action pocket sand.
Bucket say.
It's like as my blade stuck in there, just like grab sand.
How
Like,
much
throw it.
damage was it again?
That was 17.
17. Got it.
All right. All right. I think it's just. Did you already cast Dancing Lights?
Yeah,
Yeah.
she
That
cast
was your
that
action?
action. That's why I was able to use the great axe.
Okay. All right.
So, guess what, everybody?
Oh wait a minute.
It's its turn.
Did like?
I went.
She went.
Yeah, we all
Yeah, we all went.
Okay. All right.
I attempted chill touch, but I missed.
Yeah, but I if it wasn't aware, wouldn't you get like another action once it?
No.
No.
All right. Whatever.
So the basilisk looks up at the person whose axe is currently embedded in its neck.
Fair.
You're not looking at it, right?
I'm not sure
Hope
where
not.
I'm looking, frankly.
Imagine you'd be looking at its neck, where you're.
It's because I'll be
aiming.
probably looking at my blade.
Well, once
Regardless,
again,
it's
it's
not right up next
Yeah, I
to
was like,
it.
again, it's not an eye contact thing. It's just can they see each other?
Yeah.
Okay.
Line of sight.
So because it can see you and you can see it,
Yep.
its petrifying gaze begins to take effect.
Yep.
Go ahead and roll.
17.
You succeed. You are able to fend off the petrification of your body.
Praise Torn.
Nice.
Sweet.
And it tries to lash out at you with a bite, but because of your axe, it's not able to make that full turn to get at your arm, so it misses, and it just like snaps, like right before it hits your hand.
Good. Just go wiggle the axe just to be mean.
You're just gonna like hop on it.
It's your turn.
Oh, it's Mike? Okay. Axe.
Axe.
14.
Plus
2.
Yeah.
You hit.
Excellent. Go borrow
So
this again.
Yeah.
he removes the axe from its neck, brings it over his head again.
I'm having a bad day, guys. I'm tired of this. That's a 9 plus 4 is 13.
So you bring the axe down again, and it embeds itself further into the
It's like,
basilisk's neck, and you can hear screaming, or the lizard version of screaming.
Okay, I was gonna say that may be me.
How much was that again? 13?
That was 13.
Ah, jeez, how clever.
It is Carrick's turn.
That does not sound like puzzle play. Anyways.
Yeah, I know. I'm just making fun of it.
Hey, it's your turn, Carrick.
Oh, sweet.
Please do not shoot.
Yeah, go,
me.
Jared.
I'm just gonna go ahead and do. I want to say Sacred Flame. All right, because that's instant, and to be honest, I want to save some of the magic stuff. All right, Sacred Flame. 15 plus 7, 22.
Cool.
And that's a dex save and 1d8. Is this my d8? Yes.
What's your spell save DC? Because if he has to make a dex save.
15.
15. Okay, hang on a second. Yeah, no, he fails. He rolled a 1. So.
I
mean,
fail.
And
He
he's
also
also
has disadvantage, so.
it's not really any point.
Sacred Flame.
So, yeah. So, you hit, it doesn't succeed its dexterity save because it's trapped in a hole and it has an axe currently buried in its neck.
it's having a bad day.
It's not a good day to be a basilisk, let's put it that way.
I'm also yelling orcish swears at it, so it's
So
emotionally
yeah,
hurt.
you get to, you hit it 100%. Go ahead and roll your 1d8 for your reading damage. It's not is that a d8?
That is not a D8,
That's
that's
not
a
a
D12.
Oh, wait.
He did my mistake.
The
It's
d8
this
is the one that
that
looks
one.
like two pyramids.
Yeah, I got it. Sorry. My bad. 5.
Baller. So, yeah, so you do 5 damage. So you're standing like right next to it, and all
I
you
knew
see is
this
it
was
just
gonna
like
happen.
goes up in flames, and you're just kind of standing there with like an axe in its neck, and you just see like holy light just consume this basilisk.
I mean, loose definition of holy considering the source,
Yeah,
but
considering
yeah.
the source, but whatever.
Divine.
Divine light.
There we go.
You'll be fine.
TK, your turn.
Okay.
Oh man, my initiative must have been
Well,
It was-
crappy.
I'm gonna shoot Eldritch Blast at it.
I'm sorry, what?
Eldritch.
Eldritch Blast. We should have guessed. There's like a 90% chance.
It's a great spell.
It is. I love this.
No, doubt. Huh, what's the weather like? Eldritch Blast.
Ha! Okay.
And you're like, ah, take that.
I got a 24. So I'm pretty sure that hits.
Yeah, no, that
Rolls like above
It
20. I
hits.
feel
That's
like
a
my
little
proficiencies
excessive.
are messed up.
You made its armor class then some.
Got him, coach.
Got him, coach.
Do it on line of calculators.
And I did. Let's see. 16 damage.
Yeah, it's dead.
I killed 2 basilisk.
Is the head
Couldn't
still
even
there?
get a hit in. All I did was cast some stupid lights.
You made it so he could see.
I was gonna say you let me do
You
2
owe
axe
all of
swings.
your success to me.
And
That's
I'm buying
it.
you a drink
So-
and I'm watching you to make sure you don't end up in another graveyard.
So you guys see TK just like, she jumps out and she's just like, yeah! And this blast of eldritch energy just shoots out of her
Dodge.
and hits the basilisk. And instead of blowing its face off, it because it was pushed down by the weight of his axe, it strikes right where its back is touching the hole basically, and just completely detaches the top part of its
Nice.
body from the bottom half.
Just kind of wiggles.
So I'm just gonna ask how much you think this is worth. It's pick up the front half of the basilisk.
Don't look at its eyes.
See, I don't think that applies when it's dead.
I don't know, it might. Throw it in the bag.
It might,
cover
yeah,
in a rag,
throw it
just
in the
to be
bag.
safe.
I'm afraid of having a carcass in my bag, but
You
I'm
got
just
the
gonna.
fridge in it.
Yeah,
I don't know where it's gonna put it.
You know that.
I just know it sorts it.
Tell it to them.
I'll put it in.
Magic bag.
Magic
You're
bag.
really gonna store a bat? Okay, I'm not even
Yeah.
gonna question this.
Listen, the bag sorts it. I'm gonna trust in bag. Trusting in the bag.
Trust in the bag.
Yeah, it's still gonna rot.
Cat's
Yeah,
in
not
the
if it's
bag.
the freezer.
So
I'll have to check this once we get out of this tunnel.
okay, so yeah, another basilisk's dead. You guys get another 700 XP for
Yay.
using stealth and killing a basilisk. Congratulations.
All right.
So Carrick's still leading, right?
No, Ace is. I thought Ace was leading.
I
She's the
am.
one with the map.
Yep. Oh,
Or at
you mean
least
the path?
direct-
But I thought we
Directions.
were keeping the dark.
Oh yeah, keep it dark.
That's what I
yeah,
was gonna
so-
say, because where we had that counter was it was like
Here's
this.
where okay, so last thing we did is we gone past 6 openings and taken a left.
Yes.
And so now I'm gonna say, okay, we need to go straight past 3 openings. And then we'll take a right after that.
Okay.
We didn't know
Can. Oh, how long is it? How long is it? Have we been in these tunnels?
Oh yeah.
I just want to know if I can recharge my spells or not.
You guys
Now
have
rewire
been. You guys have been in
what?
here about a week now, trying to get through.
So I totally could have been recharging my spell slots.
Yeah, you guys. This has taken about a week.
Yep.
Well, you guys have been wandering in the dark. It's kind of slow moving.
Gonna.
Alright, I'm
And
just
these
gonna
openings,
recharge.
it's not like
everything.
you guys are walking. It's 1, 2, 3 openings left.
I
It's
know.
1 opening, a day later 2 openings, a day later 3 openings.
Alright.
Okay. So at the start of this day, I cast Mage Armor again.
Same here. I cast sheet.
Awesome. I was just trying to speed
Yeah.
it up.
No, that's good. And I was just forgetting that concept.
Yeah, because
My
I was like,
spells
I want
right
to save my spells.
This
and
was
then-
the faster route.
So yeah, it's taking you guys. I told you it was gonna take you 2 weeks, 2 to 3 weeks, depending on if you didn't get lost.
Well, that was
Or
over
eat.
the mountains, and then it was 1 to 2, and right.
Oh yeah, 1 to 2 inside here, and then 2 to 3 weeks over the mountains. It's
Okay.
almost a month over the mountain, 1 to 2 weeks through the mountain.
Okay, alright, so
But you guys have also been fighting a lot of basilisks.
so moving on. Alright.
So you guys start going, and you are following Ace's directions to the letter. You guys pass 3 more openings, and you're getting ready to make your turn. and you guys get to the tunnel, and it's caved. Some rocks have recently fallen in the way,
Damn
Like-
that merchant.
like super recently. Like
Like,
they don't like it looks like pretty fresh.
so did we hear any rumblings prior to that, or?
Not really. It almost just seems like something like it looks like the way the caves were carved by the dwarves. Any rock slippages were like really smooth.
They were controlled falls kind
Yeah,
of
it
thing.
was like
Ah,
it just
bringing the
caved
kids.
in on its like it just came in.
Design failure.
Yeah.
Safety. Yeah.
Is
okay.
there any? Is there like any way, like any gaps in the rock to where I might be able to peek through to the other side? Is there anything I can see? Like, can I get a visual on the other side?
We could just hit it really hard.
Go ahead and roll your perception, I guess,
Okay.
Right.
or investigation. We'll call it investigation.
That would be 10 total.
Cool. You look over the rocks and you're kind of examining them, trying to find something that'll let you see through. One of the three of the rocks have fallen in like a really weird pattern, and so there is the tiniest keyhole-sized hole in the rocks that you can see through, sort of, but it's pitch black on the other side. So
I got
it's
my dancing lights
cool.
up. Can I see?
Kind of pushing them through.
You can see probably about 5 to 10 feet through the hole. That's not really saying much.
So, because I can get a visual, do you guys think it'd be helpful if we have one person on the other side? Because I can teleport over there if we need me to.
I have a gust of wind. Maybe I can blow the rocks out of the way.
How strong of a gust of wind are we talking?
Maybe I could Eldritch blast the rocks away.
Hey guys, remember when you wanted to use a ghost train?
This is the one thing I got. All aboard! Oh, I missed that. I want to watch that episode now. Alright, says gust of wind on
So are we
self.
letting Ace teleport? Are we gonna try to blow down the rocks?
That's what he's figuring out right now. Is what the
Yeah,
man's doing.
10 to 60 feet long, start turns, strength save, push 15 feet.
The rocks have a strength save.
Yeah, I mean, what
I mean,
kind of...
they're heavy. They're made out of granite.
I don't know if wind's gonna do it unless you can like wind tunnel that stuff like hardcore.
Eat.
I hit it with my warhammer.
What?
Oh, you're gonna hit the pile of rock with your warhammer?
I mean, what can it hurt? Outside killing me.
Or, you know, it making it worse, but okay.
Like I said, outside
ahead.
killing me.
Go ahead.
Go.
That's a 7. I do nothing.
You see,
That could
you
be
see
a good
Demeter
thing.
just like pull out a warhammer and he's like, like vibrating in his hand. He's like, oh.
You know, the amount of yelling I do, I should be barbarian. At least I can rage.
Alright, if there's a keyhole thing, I just go from the top and I take out one of the bigger rocks. Wait, can you
In other
levitate
words, he's
boulders?
moving.
Can I levitate boulders?
Yes.
She the way she says that gives me the
She's like,
impression.
No.
Dang it.
I don't know, I thought it was almost like a, can I? Really? You have to ask? Of course
Yeah.
No.
Think
TK.
just because I'm magical, I can make things float?
Hey, you know what? You
Well,
threatened
yes.
to throw boulders at me earlier, so...
I threatened doesn't mean it's something I can
Alright,
do.
whatever. Go on.
Well, now we
Alright.
know that she can't throw boulders.
Honestly, at
I
this
think I tried
point,
mine.
I'm gonna try getting as close to the boulders as I can.
You mean like right next to him?
Yeah. And I'm gonna use gust of wind on it. I want to see if this works.
I'm
Okay.
gonna just
Go
stay
ahead
away
and-
about this far from him. At
Go
that
ahead
point.
and roll a d20, I guess.
15 plus the 7. If that means anything.
You thoroughly winded the rocks.
So, like Carrick summons this gale of wind and funnels it to the best of his ability directly in front of him towards the rocks. Because of that little keyhole-sized hole in the rocks. As the wind is kind of beating upon it, or upon this wall of granite, you can kind of see the rocks slowly shifting, but not much. But just around this keyhole basically, and it just like, slides, just kind of a little bit of a shift, but not much.
All right, I asked one of the strong people. I'm like, look, I'm trying to do the heavy lifting here.
I said, you're doing good. Keep going. So I look at Ace. I go. So you said you could teleport over. Here's my question: what do you do after that? Because then you're away from us on the other side.
I don't know.
And we're still rocks.
Wondering if just like the other perspective helps. Like if we see.
But can you get back?
Do we want to do like a string
yes,
thing?
I mean that'll be both of my second level spells for the day.
I find that somewhat.
Or no, sorry, I have 3. So no, I'll have one more second level spell for the day.
Oh, good.
She's not gonna have a lot of mana left, is what she's saying.
I'm trying to think what we could do.
You could cast it at a higher level. I think you should have another spell slot. Right? Just 2 second levels.
Yeah, I only have 2 second levels.
Wow.
Question.
I've got
What?
4 first levels.
What's
though.
in a tinderbox?
Stuff to start a fire.
So flint, fire. Okay.
Flint, kindling,
Okay.
maybe a steel. That's about it.
I'm just surprised I'm not
No.
trying to move any of this.
Can't do that. I'm really tempted to just blow this sucker up with some kind of improvised backdraft.
Okay.
But I don't
We
know.
could just start moving some of the rocks.
Okay,
That's what I
fine,
was
let's just
thinking.
do
Why don't we
that.
just start
Let's
moving
just
the
start moving
rocks?
rocks.
I move rocks.
Okay, go ahead and roll. Everyone who's gonna move a rock, roll. Or attempt to.
16.
1.
Plus
Add your
3?
strength. Add your strength.
So
modifier.
19.
Pretty sure that's a +0 for me.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
I got a
okay, so that's
2.
an 11.
A 2.
19.
Really? I rolled higher than
So-
you did.
I rolled 1 and I got a +1 on it.
So the paladin walks over and grabs relatively decent sized boulder, picks it up off the ground, walks it over, and then drops it elsewhere. Carrick walks over and attempts to pick up a small looking rock and can't get it off the ground.
So make sure I look at Carrick and go, you doing the heavy lifting? You're doing good. Keep
Remember,
going.
you know that scene from Toy Story where Mr. Potato Head is trying to lift up the Tinker Toys?
The arms
And his
fall
arms
off.
And his
pop off.
arms pop off. That's almost what it looks like with Carrick. He's like trying to lift this boulder, and then his fingers come out, and he like flies backwards.
And I'm like, hey, at least I tried moving the boulders and it kind of went a little bit.
Hey, you can't just do leg day at the gym, right?
You managed to pick up the boulder that he was struggling to pick up, and then walk it over, and then drop it.
What about TK?
Yeah.
TK, did you roll to move a boulder?
I did, but it's a fail.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, you two are basically the only ones that are moving boulders. The other two are not able to lift them.
Okay.
Worked out it for the day.
Continue.
Is there enough for? Do they move enough to where a human can go through there?
Yes. They
Okay.
move enough for someone who isn't completely covered in mail.
Plate mail.
In plate mail. to
Fail.
walk
Fail.
through.
So,
There.
can
Basically, the rest of you. Could
Everyone
do
we,
it.
but
can we just have him
But
take
Sorry,
his armor off
Demeter.
and we start hand-
It would take him.
It
How
would
long
take
does
me
it take
like-
you? It takes you like a minute or two to do.
I looked this up actually. It takes like a couple like an hour or 2 to take it off.
Really?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No, that's
I
not.
thought it was to don and remove. It was like a minute or like a minute or two.
Probably a few minutes.
Yeah.
It may have been like
Yes.
5 or 8 minutes actually.
Okay.
I think
That's-
you're talking like a real life.
Realistically, it would take like an hour, but yeah, no, you're right.
That seems reasonable to me.
Yeah.
Take it off.
So you guys stand there.
It's the only time. Only
You're like-
time.
Ace is like, take it up, take it up.
He's like, you just see Demeter turn around. And he's like, don't look.
Ace is just like, dance.
You know, this is gonna be the first time they've seen me without my armor on too.
She pulls out like a little silver coin, like tucks it in the wisp.
No, I don't. No, I don't.
Married.
It's not in character.
But no, so yeah, Demeter takes his plate armor off and then kind of like passes it through the hole to the other people, to you guys who are now on the other side. You guys all make it through.
You'd be a real tool and make me get attacked at the moment.
Demeter redons his armor, and you guys are good to go. You guys can continue on your way.
Okay.
Okay.
So.
Pause real quick. Can you look at that camera? I can't tell if it's recording or not.
It's good.
It's recording.
I just maybe my eyes are bad. I can't see it. Okay, I see it now. It's just like it's right where that bright light is. So I'm like, all right, okay.
So was that as we were going through our passing the 3 openings, or was that as we went to take our right?
That was the turn you were supposed to take, was caved in.
Okay.
Okay.
So we went to take a right,
Oh, poo.
and now we should be coming up onto a cavernous room.
Sweet. So you guys walk into this room, and it was like kind of a long tunnel, but you guys get to the end, and it's a huge dome. It looks like it was supposed to be a city. Looks like they carved it out, were getting it ready to be a city, and they just kind of stopped.
Okay,
crap.
But because it's the size of a city, you guys can see all the way on the other end. You guys can see this tiny, tiny pinprick of light on the other end, and so you guys have been in here about 2 weeks now. You guys have been, trudging through for
So
about
it's
2 weeks.
it's just like a flat, like we're not seeing it.
Okay.
There's no hills, no dips, no nothing. It's
Okay.
just
Can I roll
flat
like a
way.
perception check to see if there's anything near us besides like?
Sure, that'll be fun.
Yeah, I'm doing that too.
No,
There's
roll.
no reason
I was
people
gonna say,
would
no
just
reason not to
randomly
do a
abandon
perception
a place
check.
like this.
This is my this is my d20.
Down 4.
16 plus 7. So it's like 23 or 24.
Yeah, I got a total of 6 on my rolls. So.
See, what did you roll?
I got a 16 plus 7.
What was your total?
I'm doing the math. 23.
What did you get? What did you roll?
Mine was garbage.
What did- and you
Total of
garbage.
6.
What were you rolling?
Perception.
Perception.
Oh, right. Okay.
Oh, that's not bad.
19?
Cool. So, you two, more specifically you,
Okay.
you guys start to hear like really weird grumblings. Like the stone is groaning under the weight of something massive.
Oh.
Oh no.
Okay. Can I tell anything else besides that?
Not really.
Okay. I'm gonna suggest that we all be really quiet because something big's coming up.
Excellent.
Can I make a suggestion? So there are 2 ways we can cross this. One will take longer than the other. We can go straight across the, go straight through the diameter of this circular, building or opening,
Mm-hmm.
which would be the fast route, or we can go along the border.
As
which
you guys
will take
are
longer.
having this conversation with Demeter, as you guys are talking, a very loud voice pierces your thoughts, and it asks, "Who dares enter my home?"
I just kind of blurred out, just like, look, we're more than happy to leave right now.
I hit carrot.
Ouch.
Shut up!
You didn't get a chance to roll for stealth.
Well, they already know, yeah. It's
Oh man.
We didn't know this was
They-
your own.
they
This is
asked
really
a
dwarf
Wait,
question.
line.
roll for
They knew
charisma.
nothing.
Someone who's
This
charismatic.
thing can read your thoughts. I don't think stealth is gonna help you.
Oh,
in
this wasn't her.
situation.
This was in our heads, right?
This was in your head.
To which my answer will be Demeter, friend. It's in my head, so I'm
Yeah,
thinking
we're like,
that.
is this your home? We can leave. Like,
So Demeter says that. Demeter, friend, do not speak to me in simple terms, knave.
okay.
In what terms would you wish me to speak to you in?
And so as you saying that, you notice just a little ways off, kind of like up in the corner over here, you see something kind of slither across, and it opens its mouth, and lightning kind of crackles out.
Oh no.
Alright.
Pocket
Wait,
sand.
it's red.
Fucking say
It's
it.
mine. It's red on mine, or no?
It's not reading your minds, but it's speaking to your minds.
Oh, that part is what.
Okay.
They can do that?
We
Not
see
usually.
lightning. Can I roll for like nature or something to figure out what this is?
I called him a douche.
Sure. You roll anything at this point, nature. Or
Nat 20.
Awesome.
Yes.
So you see the lightning, but you notice that the way it's moving across the top of the wall,
Mm-hmm.
it's not a dragon.
It's a drake.
Okay.
It's moving to. I want to say it's moving too much like a serpent to be a snake.
So I don't know what it is, or do I know what it is?
You know it's not a dragon.
You know it's not a dragon, like 100%. You're like, oh god, thank god it's not a dragon.
Oh, that could be
okay.
also.
But you can see the lightning breath, and you can kind of see that it looks like a snake with feet, and it's like skittering like super fast, and it's huge. You can see all of
This
this.
is like what, like a dire
Define
basilisk?
size.
Length. How do I put it?
Like just like a
'Cause I'm
generic.
thinking like
Huge.
Okay.
Well, I'm just gonna tell him that we're sorry we didn't know this was his home. This used to be just a dwarven mine. We're just trying to get through to get to the other side. Is it alright if we pass by just to exit?
First the dragon takes my home, and now you seek to pass?
Hold, Fred.
Yes.
We seek to
Hold.
kill the dragon itself. I think we may have a mutual enemy.
Fools, you seek the death of the dragon?
maybe.
Yeah.
Would it not be beneficial to you if it died?
I once fought the dragon. If I could not slay it, what makes you think you can?
Maybe we can fight it together.
And as you're talking, it's like slithering closer, and like it's like on its like
I have
feet,
nature.
and it's just like
Yeah.
it almost seems like it's
Curve
like
is like- curve is
getting
like- curve
faster
is
as it
like-
like runs at you. It's
I'm
like
gonna
a
say something like,
He wants
You've
to
already-
get
you
into
know-
a fight.
you went in fighting without the extra knowledge of having already fought it. You know, you could, you know, given your experience, you might be able to give helpful insight that would be an advantage.
so as you're trying to say all these nice things, it rushes up and it's like standing over all of you,
You can't
and
like
it's
try
like
and have charisma.
it's
and
like long
persuade
neck
it
is just
in
like
there.
hanging over, and you can see the lightning kind of crackling around its mouth, and it's just like, I was crafted to defeat the dragons.
Crafted. Oh, this
Crafted,
is a construct.
okay.
And
Do we see what's its skin look like?
it's very reptilian. If anyone wants to try to guess what it is, you're
Oh, yeah.
welcome to.
What's that a plus?
Woo!
Oh,
Nat
bonus.
20.
Yeah, I rolled.
I
a
got- I
three,
got a-
so no bonus. I was gonna.
Oh.
I got a total of.
Clutch when it counts.
What was my plus on it?
I don't know. What category? are you
What
plussing?
category are we doing?
Whatever you think is going to give you the best option to see what it is: Arcana, Nature, Animal Handling.
Probably go with
History.
Arcana, but
Alright, whatever. I got
He got a nat 20, so whatever.
I got
you
that
choose.
20. So
I got 12 on it. So.
Okay, so what do you want to pick to try to guess?
Me?
Well, I'm asking him
Oh.
because you got a 20. It doesn't matter what you pick.
right. That's why.
I'm gonna go with
History.
history. Yeah.
So you.
Oh, if it's history, it's 13.
Okay, so you think back and you vaguely remember something in kind of like old stories when you were a pirate
Okay.
about a war between the dragons and this one other race, and this race crafted an enemy to the dragons.
Okay.
And it was kind of like a turning point in this big like war, but the dragons eventually like regained control and were able to push back this crafted creature. But there's still so many of these things, the dragons have to like be wary of where they go because
They still show up.
these things will hunt dragons. Like we'll go out and hunt them.
Okay.
If they even sense that there's a dragon nearby, they'll go hunt it. But that's kind of, you just vaguely remember all of this.
I vaguely recall.
Okay.
Um,
So
alright.
I know.
Which one? What do you want me to tell you? History, Arcana, Animal Handling.
I'm trying to think which one would be most useful. I want to know its biology. I want to know, like, physically it's so.
Bonuses.
Yeah. So I'm not thinking fighting is going to be the best description, but yeah, let's go with
Nature?
nature or. Yeah, nature. I just want to know its
Nature
biology.
or
So whoever
animal
Lean would go
handling.
towards that. I don't have bonuses that would really be
Okay.
benefit.
So you see the giant thing looming over you with lightning coming out of its mouth, and you're all of a sudden like taken back into like this memory that you have of when you were kind of learning how to be learning your
A
paladin
wee lad.
and being taught the various monsters of the realm. And you remember your teacher talking about how dragons are very formidable creatures, but there was one that was its equal almost in combat and power, and that was the Behir.
Behir.
Basically, it's this huge serpent monstrosity creature that was crafted specifically to battle dragons. And so it has breath attacks. It's like a serpent, so it can constrict around. It has a very large mouth, so it can swallow enemies in one
Gulp.
one gulp. They're not known for being evil towards other creatures. They're very territorial,
They're pissy.
but it's more of a neutral evil. They're evil when the situation calls for it, and that's about it.
So they're temperamental.
Yeah.
So it's like
Okay.
we can back you up if you want to fight this dragon again.
So knowing this, I'm gonna look him straight in the eye. I'm not yielding any. I'm just gonna say, I know what you are. Do you have a name?
No, he wasn't given a name.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna say, we have no quarrel with you, nor do we intend to invade your home. I understand that you have lost what you may consider to be purpose or honor in being beaten by this dragon. But what I offer to you is an opportunity at a second chance. We're going to slay the dragon. And while I admit that we may be feeble in your eyes, we have every intention of succeeding. And I believe that your very purpose is to succeed against them as well. It would be advantageous for both of us to at least work together in some capacity, because you will gain nothing by simply killing us, but you at least have a glimmer of chance of victory against the dragon if you let us through.
Go ahead and roll your persuasion.
Oh, it was a pretty convincing argument.
That was really convincing. You have advantage.
Okay, thank you. Hallelujah.
Is there any,
Shit.
is there any way I can aid in this?
Can someone else make
That's
can
a
someone
5
else?
plus 4. Because screw me when it counts.
Give me that. Give me
Yeah.
the dice.
Yeah.
We're gonna
Yeah,
cut
there
this
you go.
out.
The power of porn.
You are the kindest DM.
Okay, as
you
far
made a
as
hella
everyone else
convincing
is
argument.
concerned, cat 20.
I'm not gonna let that go. So the Behir kind of ponders over your words and then kind of tilts its head and
I tilt my head too.
and observes you and looks at all your. He sees her just reaching into her bag just ready to just whip something out that's gonna try to kill it.
Yeah.
And everyone else is just kind of shit.
Holy crap.
And he kind of looks at you and he's like, very well. You have my aid if you seek to slay the dragon.
How will we call you when we need you for such task? Or will you simply know? Be like the Eagles who just show up.
The Eagles!
Just whisper to a butterfly.
He takes one of his claws off of his hand and he reaches into his mouth and he pulls out a little lightning gem
That's kind of cool.
and he hands it to you. And it's to him it's super tiny,
I mean, I'm like,
but to you it's like a small orb basically.
magic
Okay.
bag.
And he tells you that when you're ready to fight the dragon, just throw that on the ground and break it, and he'll know that you're ready to fight it, and he'll be there
Okay.
instantly.
Awesome.
He says to not do it until you're facing the dragon, though, because dragons can sense Behirs.
No, that's fair.
So
Alright.
if you crack it too early, and he shows up,
He's
then
just
the
gonna be
dragon will
pissed.
take off,
Oh, that too.
Okay.
because dragons don't like fighting Behirs, because they're cheats.
Makes sense.
Alright, okay.
Fair.
So he grants you safe passage through the city,
Let's walk out of the city now.
or out of the dome.
The dome that is.
area. He grants you passage, kind of slithers back up and hides away inside of his like nest area, and you guys escape dying.
Okay.
I'm
Yeah.
glad I got the directions right.
Just like
Staring death in the mouth.
So
I'm glad we went to that cave because now we have an ally for the fight.
You know, we didn't even bother.
actually,
trying
we
to
have
look
a
for the
huge
sword.
ally now.
I was gonna
Yeah.
say,
So
we got
everybody-
60 foot raise the same.
everybody gets 1,500 XP, except Demeter, who gets 7,200
Yes.
because he slayed the Behir with words.
So you
How
said-
many levels did you just go up?
1,500.
1,500.
Plus the 12.
He gets the
From
full
other.
amount that you would get for defeating a Behir.
And
How-
Hey, we all just leveled up.
How many levels did you go
I
up?
have no idea, but I have a
Wait,
feeling
you
I'm
you
gonna-
got how much?
He got 7,200 XP.
Okay, you're still level
Jesus.
5.
plus the 1,200 for the two basilisks that we killed.
Yeah.
Oh
But
wait,
that
no,
would only-
7,500.
7,200.
200. So
Okay.
that means I have a total
Plus
of
1,400
8,400.
from defeating the.
Yeah, so that's
Basilisks.
Okay.
8,400 plus the already acquired 3,700. That's my total experience.
Level 16, you hit level. I mean, not level 16, level 6 at 14,000 XP. Have you passed that?
No, he hasn't.
No.
He's not
No.
at 14,000.
I guess I was thinking like
So
7,000
he's
plus
so-
where I am would be
So wherever he's
past
at,
level 6.
Wow.
add 7,200 and then add an additional 1,400 because of the two basilisks you guys killed.
No, 1,400. I put 1,200.
Because each basilisk is worth
That's-
700 for
Yeah,
all.
so that's actually a little bit more than I thought it was. Okay.
I'd prefer you don't use that marker on paper. Cameron uses the marker.
Oh, sorry.
All
I
right.
didn't even realize there was a marker there.
It was the only
So
writing
you could,
utensil
like,
here because I
draw.
forgot pencils, so that's.
Oh dang!
It's
okay,
what
I
you
should-
use on
I
the
should have
mat.
drawn
Okay.
the mat then. Dang.
Yeah, that's.
I thought it was just a mat. I was like, okay. I mean, at least we have like a grid square that I can use. That's
Yeah, no, you could draw on it.
I had no idea.
okay. That makes my life 1,000 times.
Yeah. I was wondering why we weren't using that. I just.
I didn't know the marker was that. I didn't know that's what the marker was there for. I didn't even notice the marker. Anyways, but yeah, that was badass. That was a pretty good
Argument.
That was a
I
good
knew-
convincing
I
argument.
knew we weren't gonna win a fight with it, so I was just like, it's
Yeah.
talking to me, which means it can be conversed. It can be convinced.
So yeah, plus it's neutral evil. So I mean, it
Well,
wasn't,
not
it
only-
wasn't looking to kill.
Not only that, but its whole purpose is to kill dragons. So I'm giving it a chance to kill a dragon. It's not
Alright.
gonna. Come on.
Okay. So.
That was.
So we're out of the mine.
Yeah, we're out of the mine.
Yep, you guys have made it, and you guys are on the other side, and there's fresh air, and trees, and grass, and the sun.
Let's go take a nap.
You guys have used about 2 weeks worth of rations, by the way.
Okay. Can I?
That sounds about right.
All right. Do we know anything about the area we just exited, or is this a good place?
This is a good place to, crash.
Well, we're gonna call it there. So yeah, we apparently got a what was it? Bahir.
Behir.
But
We have a
here-
friend. Temporary
We
friend.
have a friend that
Frenemy.
breathes lightning and
Frenemy
stuff.
at best.
Yeah, temporary ally to fight a dragon, killed some basilisks. Tune in next time. Does anyone want to say goodbye and do other things?
Bye.
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 Bye.